A foster family case will start with a county receiving a report of concern that says a child is in danger and the county needs to check it out. And if they get to the house and determine that the environment is dangerous, either from it being unsafe, unsanitary, drugs available, or a parent who's parenting under the influence of drugs, then the children end up being taken into custody by law enforcement and placed into a foster home. Absolutely sick to my stomach. It is the saddest, most traumatic thing that the kids will go through, the parents will go through, and a social worker will end up going through. It's heartbreaking. The kids are screaming and crying, the parents are angry, and as a social worker, it tears at your heartstrings. And yet you have to remain professional through the whole thing to help the kids be able to manage, to get through that, to get them out the door and into a foster home. It's extremely sad. It's ultimately the right thing to do, especially if a judge orders that it is the right thing to do after you've been through the court case, but it is still sad at the same time because it means anything we've tried to do to help the kids and help the parents have a healthy, stable home didn't work, and it means relationships are ended permanently for children and parents. And even if it's the right thing to do, it is still extremely sad and heartbreaking.
I received a letter in the mail from the county stating that they were having a family meeting. So I went to this meeting, and at the time there were a number of people who were involved. There were other relatives. So I says, well, I would be willing to do that as well. Only to find out that the other people who were going to put in for it did not qualify. Felt my relatives' pain because to not be able to take your baby home from the hospital, to know that they are going to someone else's home, I felt bad. However, I knew at that point the child was safe and in a good environment, was getting all of her needs met. I felt really sad. I felt good for my niece, but the changes that were supposed to occur did not happen. When I initially signed up to do the foster care, I talked to the social worker at that, and I made her promise that she was actually going to make something happen this time because these kids deserved better. And to hear that they were going back to the home broke my heart. I'm worried about the children who cannot take care of themselves. I'm concerned that they will not have needs met. My way to prevent that is to volunteer my time to take care of these children and assure that they have a safe, good environment to start their life with.
Hey everyone, I want to introduce you to this special little girl. She is my godchild Rihanna. She is the baby sister I always wanted. She looks just like me and everyone thought I was a proud mom. The story is complicated, so it's easier to just say thank you when I'm complimented on how cute my baby is. On November 25th, 2012, this little girl was born and we were told she was going to live with us. My mom went and picked her up from the hospital on November 27th and brought her home. To hold her, play with her, and watch her grow and change was the most amazing experience of my life. She soon could hold her head up, she could smile and laugh, she could roll over, she could walk, and she could run.
Trina, love you!
As she grew and changed, I looked forward to the next birth, wondering what she was going to surprise me with next. Then one day we were told she was moving back to her mom's house. It was really hard not seeing her every night. Having her be ripped out of my house after living with me for 6 months, that was hard. It is difficult to not know what she is doing now. I don't know if she is safe, if she is warm, if she's getting good food to eat or any food at all, or getting her hugs and kisses whenever she wants. I know I have no legal rights to this child, but my heart is hers forever. I am lucky and get to continue to have contact with her, but my heart breaks every time she has to go back with her mom. When she comes to visit us and I see signs of neglect and abuse, I unfortunately have no right to tell her mom she can't go back with her. Her mom can keep her from me, so I have to watch what I say. I fell in love with this little girl and helped her grow to be an energetic, loving 2-year-old. To think in 2 more years, she may not be in my life anymore. It could happen.